Hi everyone, welcome back. And yes, this is the princess tag. I was actually asked by two persons to do this tag for you guys, so I'm doing it. And if you do videos, I would definitely like to see you do the princess tag. And if you have a blog, that would be awesome. Just inbox me so I can actually attach your links down below in my description. So yeah, I will try as soon as possible to annotate and put in the description bar the list of the products that I have here. These are products that I actually love, recommend, and in some cases have repurchased already. So let's get started. Alright, so the first here is foundation. There's actually just one category that I didn't have anything for, and I actually substituted it, added something else there. So I hope you guys don't mind. And yeah, so first one is foundation, and I have two foundations. In some of these categories I don't have one particular product, I did have more than one, and I will tell you why. So first one will be my MAC Prolongwear. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you know I absolutely love the MAC Prolongwear. This is like my second bottle, and it's as you can see, it's here, and I already have a backup. This is just to me like almost a perfect foundation. A lot of people say can break you out and stuff. My only suggestion is when you use it, you really have to deep cleanse your face, and if you're going to use it every day, then you have to do pretty much a deep cleansing, then necessarily a scrub, but you really have to cleanse and tone your face and then get a really great moisturizer. If not, this is going to break you out really bad, because it is pretty much medium to full coverage, more full coverage. I am wearing it here, but I usually wet my brush when applying it so that it's not as full coverage. Wherever I want a little more coverage, I really don't use concealer, I actually just use this. So really great foundation. I definitely recommend it. The other one is very similar to it, and it's my Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation. Very similar in consistency. This feels much lighter on the face, and it's much more easier, I find, to remove with wipes, whereas the Prolongwear I tend to use two wipes. This I pretty much just use like one, and it's much lighter on the face. Your face really does feel like it's breathing. The MAC Prolongwear has a way of feeling slightly heavy on your face, so that's a little give and take with it, but I really love these two foundations. The next would be concealers, and I have two here. I have the Makeup Forever full coverage. I prefer this a little more over the Kat Von D foundation, just because I find a Kat Von D feels is like when I have that on, it feels a bit heavy with the Kat Von D foundation or my Prolongwear. When I wear this with either one, it does not feel as heavy on my face, so I actually really like that. And it doesn't crease too much on me. I find a lot of these do crease, and you have to really put you have to like really make sure you blend it out. But one of the tricks that I've learned with all of these, including the Hard Candy Glamourage, which is very comparable to these, that if you put primer, especially on your eyes, and then put on these and you blend it out, they actually stay all day. So that's like my little trick that I do, so that nothing creases and all of that. Another concealer I absolutely love, and it's in this sample package from Amazing, and this is the Amazing Concealer in Light Caramel. This thing is amazing. I got a sample and I just barely use a little. It's like so amazing that it spreads. It's a tiny, and those of you who actually have the concealer or have samples of the concealer, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like I got that sample and I don't even think I would purchase it. And even when I was getting the sample, the makeup artist told me, she's like, I'm giving you a pretty decent size sample. I don't even know if you want to go ahead and purchase this concealer. It's like, it's really expensive, but it's really nice, and I would say, guess, amazing. And definitely would, I don't know if I'll go and repurchase. I may just go and ask for another sample and see how long it lasts me again. But it's really awesome, and I think eventually it is going to be a concealer that I will purchase. So powder, I just have one powder, high-end powder that I love, and I've actually, this is like the second one. This is a Tarte Smooth Operator finishing powder. I really like this. I got this one in a sample kit, and this is my second one. You also get to see these in the Tarte like Christmas gift set, and so this is the one from last year's Christmas set, and then I had bought another set from Tarte where I had like some primers in it, and this was in it. and I finished that one, and I really like this. This is milled really fine. I prefer it over lots of the finishing powders, including Makeup Forever HD powder and all of that. So this is definitely, I recommend. Would I go and purchase a full size of this? Not right now. I think eventually, if I have to settle. So far, this is one of the better high-end ones that I would personally choose. I just have a lot of powders that I want to finish up, so that's my reason for not purchasing. Bronzer, I actually have my MAC Refined Golden Bronzing Powder. I also like the Stila one, which is in my weekly basket, so you guys can check out that video. I have actually put a dent in this. This one is pretty similar to the Stila bronzer, but this has like a gold shimmer in it. I find it doesn't transfer, but why I'm choosing this one really and truly is because I find also I can use it as an all over face bronzer with a very fluffy brush. So if my foundation is like too light for me, I can actually use this bronzer to get it's very close to my skin color. I could also use it with a stiffer brush to contour and all of that. So I really like it, and I back up of this, but I didn't bring it here, would really be my Stila bronzer. I actually like that. I do have the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, but I have not opened it as yet, but I do have that one. I have the NARS Laguna, but that thing is like so light for me, and I hate how it looks on me. So I know everybody raves about that. Don't hate me for it. It just does not work for me. Sorry. Blush, I have another bronzer here. No, this is, I put this as highlighter. Never mind. For blushes, I have quite a brand. I have a few. This is the Inglot eyeshadow, but I use this as blush. Absolutely love this. So this is like an honorable mention, I guess. I really do like these Bareminerals blushes. I actually pulled this one out. This one is in Glee. Pull this one out for this week's basket. I have here, oops, this one is called Hush Hush, and I have a smaller sample one like this. Again, couldn't find it right now to pull, but these I absolutely love because they last forever on your face. Generally, I find that mineral blushes are absolutely amazing, and they do last long. So I like the Bareminerals brand, but they're there's like one other one I have, and I can't remember where I placed it. And so yeah, I also, out of the MAC blushes, I have only like 3. I really like Modern Mandarin, but I like this when I use like a cream blush, which is, I'm actually wearing this right now, and I have a pinky base so that it's more like a pinky coral look. I really do like it, especially with a nude lip, so I really had to mention this MAC Modern Mandarin. So blush, highlighters. I've been on a highlighter kick, and I have quite a few here from really different brands. The first one is my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light Flush. This really gives you a light flush, so that if you're using like a foundation that's dewy, like when I used to use my Revlon Photo Ready, that is slightly dewy, and you don't really want to be looking like a glitter ball. So I would actually use this, and I've had this for 4 years. This was the first mineralized skin finish that I did ever purchase from MAC. I've used it. As you can see, all around the pan is all messed up, but it's not going anywhere. Really like it. The next would actually be this Too Faced Sun Bunny Bronzing Powder, but I use this as highlighter because it's a highlighter for me. I do go more to the lighter side than the darker side, but the darker side I can actually put that on top of a nice orange blush and get really kind of bronzy color. But I really like this one. This was a sample. I also like to use the Balm Hot Mama. I got this in a sample. I think it was an Ipsy bag or a Birchbox. I think it's an Ipsy bag, but this is really nice. Bahama Mama. You can also try to build this up on a base, cream based blush, and you can use it as a blush, but it doesn't look for really tan skin that amazing. And I really like this, and you can see I've used this a bit. This is the Nar Orgasm Illuminator, and it just gives you a nice glow. Very natural. For some people, they can actually even mix this in their foundation and they are good to go. So this is really nice. So eyeshadows, I actually have 2 brands here because they're like my favorite go-to if I have any like special program or anything like that, anywhere I'm going. These, if I don't use like my hyaluronic pigments or my MAC pigments, I run to these. I did not bring any of my MAC pigments here because they're a bit messy, but I have quite a few, so they are honorable mention. But I have two palettes. These are my Inglot eyeshadows. This was the first Inglot eyeshadows that I got. These three are the ones that I don't use the most. I don't know why I got them. I guess they just looks pretty. But I've used all of these. I also use these two colors here as blushes. I should have mentioned as any blushes. And then this is another, I put in a Coastal Scents palette, but this is another one from Inglot, and this is really used. I use this all the time. I travel with this also. And the other brand is like my all-time favorite high-end eyeshadow brand, and it is Urban Decay. Just have two palettes here because these are like the ones that I've been using recently. This is the Deluxe Shadow one. It's in this week's basket, and this is always something that I constantly mention, and this is the Show Pony one. But there's so many. There is just check urbandecay.com. Amazing eyeshadows. Definitely if you have to invest in a palette, everyone says get the Naked palettes. They are amazing. I really love Urban Decay eyeshadows. They are, to me, way better than MAC. Don't hate me for that. That's just my preference. They work way better on my skin tone. They last much longer than my MAC eyeshadows. If I have to go with MAC, I'll definitely run towards the pigments for a long way as against the eyeshadows. That's just my preference. Mascara, I have quite a few here because I am a mascara junkie. I think it's just like 4 though, but I just love mascaras. I'm currently using this one. This is the Estee Lauder. Which one is this? Sumptuous Extreme. But I really like most of the Estee Lauder mascaras. I know Estee Lauder is the parent company for MAC, when all of the MAC mascaras generally burn my eyes, so I don't gravitate to them or use them. Like I had a Zoom Lash and I give away most of them. I think I have one remaining, and I don't know if I want to try it, but I still have it. So I love this. Love Estee Lauder. I wear this. This is like almost a holy grail. I have purchased a full size of this just because I love it. Next will be the Urban Decay Super Curling Mascara. I really like this. I've heard mixed reviews on this, but I really like it. It works well with me, and I tend to layer them. The other one will be Benefit They're Real. I think this is an amazing mascara. Have purchased a full size of this also. This is my second sample. I really like this. This is a really great mascara, and one of my from a long time favorite mascara. And I do have another. I have a full size of this, but this is just a travel size because got it in a Lancome set. Oops, would be my Lancome Hypnose Drama. I don't know, I just love this mascara. It separates the lashes but gives you so much volume. This, I would say, along with my Estee Lauder, are the two mascaras that I absolutely love all the time. I've been using it for years, and so however long these have been out, I've been pretty much using them. Love this. But this Hypnose Drama, if you check like favorite videos way back, you would see this. Love this. I think this and the Estee Lauder have been always something I talk about. For liners, I just have a couple here. Another thing is that the MAC liners do smear up my eyes and run and bleed and all of that, so they don't work for me. But I have the Smashbox Limitless eyeliner, and this is not the blackest black, but what I like it for is that it just does not make my face so punched out when I use a neutral eye. Some some liners do have a way of, you know, looking too strong with a neutral eyes, so you tend to go for more of a brown liner. Well, I don't have to with that one. This one too is the Estee Lauder Onyx. This is the double wear. Now this is a pretty decent black, but this thing stays quite put on your eyes, hands down. That's like my second one. I finished out one already. Love that double wear. And the Tarte Emphasize. Oh, this thing is a bomb.com. I've been skimping on this. I use this mainly when I go on vacation, but this thing is not the blackest black. I actually had a lipstick swatch this that I was swatching it over. It's not the blackest black again, but the tip is really fine, so it's precise. It actually says it's for inner rim eye pencil, but this thing stays put. When I was putting this video together, I saw it. I had to swatch it on my hand, and interestingly, when I swatched it on my hand, I showered and everything after, and guess what? This thing didn't come off. I literally had to scrub it off. So this thing out of all of them do last the longest. That's for me, and I have really oily skin. So that's it for eyeliner. Lip liner was the one that I didn't have. I do have like one MAC lip liner and one Estee Lauder lip liner, but they're not any big hoo-ha for me. It's not, after using those I was like, there's no way I am going to buy a high-end lip liner. I think a lot of the drugstore ones. I did love, if I had my MAC Boldly Bare lip liner, I would have actually just brought it to show you guys, because you know I raved about it. I really loved the color. Now the one that I'm wearing now, I'm wearing a MAC lipstick in, I think it's Hug Me, yeah, but the lip pencil that I have under it is actually Milani's Simply Natural. It's in this week's basket. That is like almost an exact dupe to MAC's Boldly Bare. So I know I've had people ask me about where they can get it, even though it was in a set, a limited edition set. Definitely check Milani's Simply Natural lip pencil. It's almost a dead-on dupe for it. So what I did in this category is add primer, and my best primer, hands down, I'm going to buy a full size of this when I finish all my sample size primers, which is a lot. Will be the Pore Professional. Absolutely love this thing. Hands down, the best high-end face primer. It hides your pores like no tomorrow. I do have pores. I'm not wearing it right now, but I have pores, and this thing, whoo! A lot of times people, when like somebody said they noticed that they've seen pores in my pictures, yeah, that's because I stopped using this. When I was using it before, you weren't seeing it, and like now you're seeing it much because I'm using a combination of other primers that don't do this. But this thing, hands down, absolutely love this primer. Lipstick, of course, I have quite a few lip products, just mainly from 3 brands. MAC, I do love MAC lipsticks, and I have 2 nude ones here. I love Winter. Absolutely love this, and there's a Vermel dupe. I have a video to dupe with that being a dupe with another product being a dupe for that, and this one is Brave. I love MAC Brave. It's very nice. It's like a pinky nude kind of thing. It looks really amazing on the lips. I also love this Estee Lauder blush and cream. It's like a nice thing. This is actually a new one. I have one of this in my handbag because I got them in a set, and I eventually bought the set again. This one is called Wildly Pink, and I just love it because it's like 2 colors, but I love the top. This thing is amazing. Again, this one's a new one. I have this in my makeup handbag that I always carry around. So those are really jacked up. I didn't want to bring it for you guys. And I absolutely love this lip gloss, Buxom lip gloss. I don't know the name of it, and so I skimp it. This was in my last year's favorite, and yes, it's still going because I skimp on this gloss. I only use it for special occasion, but I need to go get me some more Buxom glosses, because I said that last year, but I did not go and buy any just because, yes, I have too many lip products, but these Buxom lip glosses are amazing. And brow products, oh, that was another category I didn't have any, because I'm now starting to get into brows. So maybe if I do this princess tag mid of next year, I would have a couple brow products. Nail polish, I've been absolutely loving these Sephora by OPI. I don't know why I never purchased these before, but every time I've been wearing these for the last couple of weeks, everybody's like, what you wearing on your nails? And what I'm wearing right now, it's frankly, I don't give a damn. It's gorgeous. And this color is Give Peach a Chance, and this one is Natural Beauty. These are amazing. Definitely would recommend you to get yourself some. They are amazing polish. One coat does the trick. They dry pretty quickly. So yeah, I didn't really have much for miscellaneous tools. If you want to see high-end skincare, I can do that in that place. Let me know. But yeah, this is the princess tag. I hope you guys enjoy it, and if you do videos, please go ahead and do this. Don't wait to be tagged. I love to see. Just inbox me when you do so that I can add it in my description. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.